Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to 13 News at 4. Dustin Grove here with Felicia Lawrence. You ready to go bowling?
Sure,
let's do it.
We
are just over 24 hours away from Indiana taking on Oregon in the Peach Bowl.
There we go. The two head coaches held their joint press conference this morning in Atlanta. And that's where Eli Gehn and Dominic Miranda join us now. Hey, good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in the Peach State. And we are, like you said, just over a day away from the Peach Bowl. IU and Oregon, a chance to go to the national championship. It's good stuff. And like you said, we heard from both Curt Signetti and Dan Lanning this morning. But to kick things off, Eli, another award for Curt Signetti.
Yes, absolutely. So this one is the most coveted coaching award in the country. It's the Dodd Trophy Award that Signetti was honored with before the press conferences all got underway today at the College Football Hall of Fame. Also, side note, my first time there, not for you guys, obviously. Very cool place. Yeah. And, of course, we found out more about Signetti and his dad, who is also a member of the College Football Hall of Fame as well. But being honored with that trophy, a big one for him.
Absolutely. And this guy isn't about individual awards. We know that. But he even admitted, you know, this means a lot. It says a lot about the players, about his staff, about staff retention, and what they've been able to do over the course of this two-year stretch, primarily this season. But, yeah, it was great to see Frank Signetti's exhibit. His son doing him proud. There's no doubt about that. Curt Signetti, the Dodd Trophy Award winner.
You know, I'm honored to win this award, the Bobby Dodd Award. I work for Johnny Majors at Pitt. He's talked about Coach Dodd all the time. Coach Majors played at Tennessee about that time. You know, it represents scholarship, integrity, and leadership. I think our team really exemplifies that, and it's a team award and couldn't do it without the great people in our organization. So it's an honor, and I thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome moment there for Coach Signetti. And then, of course, throughout the entire press conference, this was, 45 minutes long today? It was a long one. A lot of respect between these two coaches as well. And we'll, of course, bring more to you about that coming up at 5 and 6 this evening. Yeah,
winning one of the best, coaching awards in all of college football is great. But there's a pretty big game going on here tomorrow night, all right? Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the site, IU and Oregon. And today we saw all sorts of cream and crimson downtown Atlanta. We're going to head to downtown Atlanta, the Georgia Aquarium to be precise, to Samantha Johnson there. Sam, been catching up with fans all day. How's it going?
Oh, Dom and Eli, it's been a great day here in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. And I got to tell you, of all places, I didn't think I would end up inside the Georgia Aquarium, but it's for a very special reason. There is a Peach Bowl fan night here inside the aquarium. And look who we found. Members of the Marching 100, they are here with us tonight because we are getting ready for a pep rally coming up at 6 o'clock. Guys, you were at the Rose Bowl. Now we're at the Peach Bowl. How are you guys feeling?
I'm so excited. I'm ready to play in those stands tomorrow. It's going to be so great. The atmosphere is going to be amazing.
And as a freshman, are you kidding? What is it like for this to be your freshman year?
Hey, it's unbelievable, so grateful to be at IU and stuff like that, Go Hoosiers, right?
Go Hoosiers, that's right. Check them out one more time. We got some few new ones down here. Give us a wave, guys. Hello. What's so cool is we see fans coming into the aquarium all afternoon. Plus, earlier today, we were out at the College Football Hall of Fame, which, if you remember, actually moved from South Bend to Atlanta about 12 years ago. This, of course, is a place to celebrate all the history of college football, and fans also wanted to celebrate the history of this Indiana team, too. Take a listen.
I mean, 1967 was the last Rose Bowl. That was 3 years after my dad was born. Who knows if this happens again, right?
They're not the most talented bunch. There is talent, but, right, they just work well together.
They're the best, and they've just all glued together. They're a team, and team counts.
That's right. Team counts. We like it. The College Football Hall of Fame, by the way, really just steps from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the home of the Peach Bowl, coming up tomorrow night at 7:30. Meanwhile, here inside the aquarium, we are getting ready for the pep rally at 6 o'clock. Both teams will be here, the cheerleaders, the bands. We saw Hoosier the Bison walking around somewhere here, too. So, guys, so much more coming up live from Atlanta. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
Oh, really cool, Sam. A good thing they got a lot of Hoosiers on deck to turn it up a notch.
And the Bison, too.
the Bison. All right, awesome. And many Hoosier fans are heading down to Atlanta today.
A big caravan down I-65 in the Interstate South, and also at the airport, 11 direct flights today. Some of those added especially for the Peach Bowl, and that is where we find Jenna Webster. She's going to continue our team coverage from the airport this afternoon. In fact, Jenna, we know one flight's going to take off in about 20 minutes from now.
Yeah, don't you get on there.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time. I've had a couple people ask if I'm going, so if someone wants to hide me in their suitcase, I'm pretty short. I might fit. So don't tempt me, because we do have 2 more flights in the next hour, a couple more later tonight. But one of my favorite things about being at the airport today is that even if fans aren't going to the Peach Bowl, they're flying somewhere else on a different vacation, they're all wearing their IU gear. Everyone in the state of Indiana just really excited about this team right now. At the airport, of course, is dressed for the occasion as well. The Trident is still up. That's where everyone has been stopping and taking pictures. In fact, I talked to one man from Zionsville who drove all the way here to the airport just to take a picture. There's also balloons, and every once in a while, an announcement on the loudspeaker welcomes Hoosier fans and wishes the team good luck in the college football playoffs, ending with a Go IU. It's a pretty good mix of fans who went to the Rose Bowl and some who didn't. Those who were in Pasadena say the best part was seeing the stadium filled almost entirely with IU fans. They expect Mercedes-Benz to look the same and say after all these years, they deserve this historic season.
So as a kid, we went all over to see IU, and most of that was a lesson in punishment. So seeing how great this team is and how the fan base has really rallied around it is just such a wonderful thing. I'm so excited. We have followed every game this season, and we have 3 kids at IU now, so it's definitely a family affair.
It's a family affair, but unfortunately those 3 kids are not going to the game. That was Rebecca Geyer, you just heard from. She actually went to the Peach Bowl back in 1988 when IU lost to Tennessee, so she's feeling a win this time around. And here's something interesting. They were actually in Miami during the Rose Bowl. They say they were walking around with their IU gear on, and a couple Miami fans, they rolled down the window, giving them a little see you in 2 weeks sort of situation, a little bit of friendly heckling. So they say, hey, we're not trying to get ahead of ourselves, but definitely a lot of eyes on the Fiesta Bowl tonight to see who IU could be taking on should they win tomorrow. Guys.
So much
Not
exciting
if,
football.
but when. And maybe, Jenna, you can head down to Miami. You can take a turn and cover the national championship when they play down there next month.
I like how you think.
Yeah, Jenna in Miami, I think she was made for it. I could see that.
All right, Jenna, thank you. This evening, Dom and Eli are going to host a Peach Bowl special preview from Atlanta. You can watch it on our free streaming app, WTHR Plus. It's at 6:30. If you don't have that app on your TV, super easy to download. You can do that on your Fire Stick, Apple TV, or Roku.